I'm live. Good morning, my lavish family. So, leaving the gym here. I've been thinking about this since this morning. Like, why is it that I do the videos and the things of that nature, right? So, it's not, I'm like, man, maybe I should do it about sales. Maybe I should do it about this. Maybe I should do business development, yada, yada, yada. It's not really about one specific thing. It's more about like the way of being and the way that you behave. If it's a hustler channel, right? Like if you're a hustler and you push through and you persevere and you have discipline and you push yourself beyond the normal hesitations of the human, right? Because I believe innately humans want to be lazy, right? Like the whole objective in life is to eat and sleep and procreate and conserve energy. And you got to push past that. So it's not innate to like go hard all the time. You do it for survival, and now, we do it for the hustle because we're not really out here chasing animals or anything. But I think it's important to pass on wisdoms or at least ideologies, methodologies that you have seen successful for yourself and witnessed in others. And so this whole channel is really just about sharing wisdoms, man, giving some kind of direction. Like my way is not the only way. My way is not the best way. And sometimes my way doesn't even sound like a way other than more like a thought process or a way of being, in the mental space so that you can move forward and make decisions clear. It was all brought about by, my stepbrother called me and he said, man, I've always really looked up to you. I feel like we're kind of the same person. I know I'm a lot younger than you, but I know that you've been through a lot and overcame a lot and achieved a lot and yada, 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 all these things. And it got me thinking, like, about the videos that I do and why I do them, because people reach out to me to ask me for advice or direction or resources and where I would go. And I think ultimately it's not because I know all those people, but it's because of what people have witnessed me do or seen me be a part of that leads them to believe that I have certain capabilities or certain understandings of things or certain connections to people. And so that got even deeper to now, why do I do these videos? Because if you listen to some of these people out there that talk about their successes, it's almost like they didn't do anything. It's almost like they don't understand how they got successful. And I mean, like, really, like, they can't explain the story, they can't explain the circumstance, and I hear it a lot. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that can, but I hear a lot of these people talk about their successes, and I think what it is most people don't think about all the little things that they did to get there, because what they feel is people are asking them for the big, exciting shit. And there is very few monumental, exciting things, in my opinion, that happen on your way to success. At least they're not frequent. There may be a lot, because I have had a lot of great things happen to me in life, and again, that's perspective, but I don't think they happen as frequently as the challenges and the obstacles and the trials and the tribulations and what have you. They don't happen as much as this monumental epic shit that the media and society covets today and they want to hear about. And so when people explain their success, I've asked so many people, because I'm always intrigued, like, what is it that you did? Like, what were you doing? How did you get into a position to be able to succeed in that way? And I've been around a lot of successful people, and it's like they can't tell you. It's almost like they don't want to tell you. And that's weird, because I know that they do, but I feel like it's because they don't think about the little things that they did, because it was just their way of being. And so if there's anything that I can do through my successes and most importantly, my failures and how I overcome those things, or how I became resourceful and figured out answers or got connected with certain people, if I can share that, I think that's the reality of success. Success is not the end result. It's the habits that you engage in every single day, the actions that you take, and the state of mind that you have, and the way of being that you are every single day. So we miss a lot of those things because people only tell the highlights that they think, in my opinion, again, this may not be accurate, but they think will be interesting to other people. But then for someone like me and many of you that I'm talking to today, and this is why I do this channel, you want to know more. You want to know the deeper things, like, was it really that easy? You hear all these fucking gurus out there today talking about how fucking success was, man, I got on, I built this website, and in 3 days I was making $100,000. Listen, there are people out there that I'm sure may have, in a unicorn world, hit that. But that is not the reality. That is not how success works. No one I have ever talked to, anyone I've ever been around, myself included, has ever got a fucking quick win like that. It doesn't work that way. It's consistent hard work every day, right? And you'll see people out there that are really successful that don't look like they're working much. Well, it's because they figured out how to exponentialize, if that's a word, exponentialize their efforts by hiring people and employing great people to work with them, and then they become the idea guy, and it makes it look like they have all this time, all these guys that spend hours and hours on podcasts and things like that. Think about it, guys. If you have that much available time, how are you making all this money? Let's be realistic here. If you have that much available time, you have to have either a team around you or you're full of shit, right? So you've got to a certain point where you've hit these accolades, you've mastered the power of enrolling people into your vision, you've created these systems, these processes, these plans, implemented people, and now your efforts are exponential. So, point of this channel, point of this rant today is people want to know the nitty gritty. The people who really want to know the nitty gritty, that's why I do this channel. So if there's anything specific that you have a question about, I would love to answer it. If there's anything you would like to know how, things that I've overcome or challenges that I've faced, wins that I've had in my life, happy to share any of those. And if you just want overall advice about a situation, happy to share from my experience. And if I don't have the experience, I'm not going to share it. I'll just be honest with you about that. But I relate everything to my experience and the experiences I've had seen from others, as well as the wisdom that I've got from people who have had a lot more experiences than I have in life. So, guys, stay live. Keep watching. Ask me some questions. I'd love to give some feedback.